Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel, and today we have even more news surrounding Call of Duty Warzone. So it turns out that a lot of fans have accidentally been getting thrown into the Warzone lobby. They'll just simply search for a match, and then occasionally the game will just throw them into the Warzone game mode, and thanks to that we now have a ton of details surrounding Warzone, and Activision is not happy about that whatsoever. In fact, the Gaming Revolution, who most of you guys know as the guy who's been leaking Call of Duty news for years now, well, he's now suspended over on Twitter. Activision went in and they shut down his Twitter because he was retweeting and posting a ton of leaked images and videos of Warzone, but he now has a new Twitter. If you guys want to go ahead and give him a follow, his link is on your screen right now, as well as down in the description. Also down there, you're going to find a bunch of links to some videos and images of Warzone that have been leaked, but for obvious reasons, I can't put them in today's video because Activision would be very quick to drop the ban hammer on my channel for posting leaked footage early. I mean, if they're going to ban him from Twitter for posting leaked footage, imagine what they're going to do to a YouTube channel, right? So, unfortunately, I can't show you anything in this video, but I'll put links to stuff down in the description, so you guys can go ahead and open them up in a brand new tab and follow along with me as we go throughout this entire video. So it turns out Warzone will hold 200 total players, which is confirmed now. We did see it in-game. It's going to have 200 total players, though oddly enough, once you complete the training course, which everyone's going to have to go through the training course before they can play the game mode, the game will then give you the option to jump into a trios match, which is really weird, right? This obviously means there's going to be teams of 3, but in the leaked image right next to it, it shows a first-person perspective of a player along with 3 teammates in front of him, which seems to indicate that there will be squads of 4 in Warzone instead of squads of 3. Given that the game is confirmed to have 200 total players dropping in on the map at once, it makes a lot more sense for there to be 50 teams of 4 as compared to, 66 teams of 3 with 1 team of 2? That doesn't really make any sense whatsoever, but I suppose it's also possible that trios will be an option, along with duos, quads, and solos, but it's also entirely possible that what we see in that image, linked down below once again, is just simply a text error that will be corrected by the time Warzone finally comes out. Now, speaking of squads, there will be a squad fill feature, which means if you're queuing up solo or with 1 or 2 friends, the game will give you random teammates so you can compete in quads, which is, of course, a pretty basic feature when it comes to Battle Royale, but it's nice to see that Infinity Ward will be implementing that with the Warzone game mode. Now, one thing that they will not be implementing, however, at least as of right now, is tanks. Tanks will not be playable vehicles within Warzone. The current list of vehicles within that mode include the ATV, the SUV, the helicopter, the cargo truck, and the TAC rover boat. Now, if you played Blackout, then all these vehicles should be pretty familiar to you. They were all in Blackout back during Black Ops 4, and it's nice to see that they're going to be returning for Warzone as well, especially considering how massive the map is going to be. In my own personal opinion, Blackout was fun, but vehicles were kind of pointless. Outside of certain game modes and whatnot, you really didn't need to use vehicles because the map really wasn't all that big and vehicles basically would just give you away. But with Warzone having 200 total players, the map is going to be massive, right? Blackout had 100 players. This is going to be double that, so it's safe to assume that the Warzone map is probably going to be twice as big as the Blackout map, or maybe even bigger. So vehicles are going to be a big deal in that mode, and we don't have tanks, which is definitely some very good news. Now, if you've played Apex Legends, then you've probably found that the ping system in that game was really good, right? You're able to ping weapons and items, but you can also ping the direction that you think your squad should go, and it looks like a feature like that is going to be in Warzone as well, though it may be limited to the squad leader. In one of the leaked menu images, we see that the squad leader ping is on the legend, so while I imagine everybody in your squad is going to be able to ping items and ammo and things like that, it's entirely possible that only the squad leader is going to be able to ping a direction, sort of similar to how the squad leader in the Battlefield games can ping objectives for their group to go ahead and take. Now, in addition to this, there's going to be a bunch of daily and weekly challenges within Warzone. I already mentioned the daily challenges in my previous video, but weekly challenges are going to be in there as well, and as of right now, they already have 8 weeks worth of weekly challenges implemented in the game files, with 6 different challenges coming out per week. As of right now, it's unclear what the leveling system in Warzone is going to be like. We really have no idea as of right now. In Blackout, we of course had a merit system where you would get merits for getting kills and placing within a certain threshold, and then once you made it to max level, of course, you could prestige. But so far, it appears that Warzone may be a bit different thanks to these daily and weekly challenges. In Blackout, challenges would give you merits or supply drops, but in Warzone, because it's going to be part of Modern Warfare, presumably it's not going to have supply drops, so I imagine that all challenges are going to award you experience, so therefore I really hope that they have a full prestige system, which includes a bunch of rewards for hitting different levels, like weapon variants, operators to play as, and things like that. I've said before and I'll say it again, for me at least, when it comes to a Battle Royale game, the key to making it fun for people is to make sure people can enjoy the game even when they're not doing well. If you're constantly working towards unlocking camos and weapons and characters and prestiges and things like that, then in my opinion, you're much more likely to have fun with the game, even if you just simply drop in, get 1 or 2 kills, and then die, right? If your only goal is to get first, second, or third place within a Battle Royale game, you're probably not going to have a ton of fun because it's kind of hard to consistently get up to the top 3 spots, right? So as long as they have a robust prestige system and an unlock system and a reward system within Warzone, I think people are really going to enjoy it. And just judging from how people have been trashing the officer rank system within multiplayer, I hope that Infinity Ward learned from that mistake, and I hope that they decide to implement a proper prestige system for Warzone Battle Royale. For right now, that's pretty much all the new information that we currently have, and as always, I will do my best to keep you guys up to date as soon as we learn more about Warzone. When it comes to Season 2, I would like to throw this in here at the very end. When it comes to Season 2, I must say that so far I'm having a lot of fun, and I would love to hear what you guys think about it down in the comments, because I can't lie, I've only played on Rust. That's the only map that I've been playing since Season 2 started, mostly because it's really fun and fast-paced. It's a bit more balanced than Shipment, but there's also a bunch of spawn killing in that map as well, but it's enjoyable to play on, and I'm really enjoying leveling up the Battle Pass and unlocking the new weapons. In fact, I just now actually got the Growl in my last game that I played, so I'm looking forward to leveling that up and trying that out. The Striker 45 looks like it's going to be really fun as well, and I can't wait to see the new content. I really can't. I mean, Warzone is one thing. I am super stoked for Warzone. That is, I think I'm going to put a lot of time into that, assuming they take the time to actually polish it and make it good. But when it comes to the other Season 2 content that's going to be coming later on down the line, I'm looking forward to the new maps as well as the new game modes, especially Demolition. That is a mode that for some reason I have just always loved in the Call of Duty franchise, but for some reason the developers can never seem to balance it all that well. Like, you guys remember all the spawn killing that would happen back in Modern Warfare 2 and Black Ops 1, and because of that, they always tend to just get rid of Demolition, if the game even has it at all. Like, it may come back as a limited time mode in a certain Call of Duty game, and then it seems to go away for some reason. I hope it comes to Modern Warfare as a permanent mode. I hope that it's actually fun, but yeah, Season 2 so far has been pretty great. I'm definitely enjoying it, and once again, I would love to hear what you guys think about it down in the comment section below. But for right now, I'm going to wrap up today's video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, consider dropping it a like. Thank you so much for listening, and I hope you guys all have a wonderful day.